Hello students, welcome to Don Bosco PU College online classes. We are trying our best to make teaching learning experience easy to our students. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to never miss any update.
Hi dear students, welcome back to another video of question paper discussion. In our previous video, we have solved 5 marks questions, 3 marks, 2 marks and 1 marks. So in this video, we are going to solve 10 marks questions. See the 49th question, prove that integration of 0 to a f of x dx equals to integration of f of a minus x into dx. And also we have to evaluate, one more problem is given. Later we will solve that problem. Let us prove the first question. Integration of 0 to a f of x dx equals to integration of 0 to a f of a minus x into dx. Here we will consider RHS one. Here we will consider RHS. RHS of this property is what? Integration of 0 to a f of a minus x into dx. Here we are going to apply substitution method. Put a minus x equals to t. Put a minus x equals to t. If we differentiate with respect to x, differentiate with respect to t, then here we are going to differentiate with respect to t, then 0, differentiation of a is 0 minus dx by dt equals to differentiation of t is 1. Finally we will get minus dx equals to dt. Minus dx equals to dt. What about dx? Dx equals to minus dt. Now let us apply this substitution in the RHS one. Before that, what about the intervals? If x equals to 0, if x equals to 0, then what about t? See the limits. If x equals to 0, then a minus 0 equals to t. Therefore t equals to a. Right? Next, if x equals to a, then a minus a equals to t. Therefore t equals to 0. If x equals to 0, t value is, if x equals to 0, t is a. If x equals to a, then t is 0. Also we have to change the intervals. Now substitute all this in the above RHS spot. Therefore RHS equals to integration of 0 to a. If x equals to 0, then t equals to what? A. So it is a. If x equals to a, then t equals to 0. Integration of a to 0. Next, f of a minus x. A minus x, we have taken the substitution t into dx. Dx is what? Minus dt. So minus dt. Okay. Now here we are going to apply one more property. Before that, let us simplify further. That is equals to minus integration of a to 0 f of t into dt. Minus we have, I just written outside the integration. Next, we will have one more property, that you just recall one more property in integration of a to b f of x dx equals to minus integration of b to a f of x dx. This property we know. From this property, this one is also can be written as integration of 0 to a f of t into dt. Right? This minus will eliminates, then intervals changes 0 to a to 0, like that. Next, we will have one more property. You just recall that property. Integration of a to b f of x dx equals to integration of a to b f of t dt. We can change the variables. In place of x we can also put t. So from this property integration of 0 to a f of x dx, hence we found our LHS part. Therefore LHS, integration of 0 to a f of x dx equals to integration of 0 to a f of a minus x. Hence it is proved. Therefore LHS equals to RHS. Hence it is proved. Okay, are you understand? Better you switch over to the LPP. That is far better than these properties. Okay, we will have one more problem. Let us solve. Linked question is given. Integration of 0 to pi by 2 square root of sin x whole divided by root sin x plus root cos x into dx. This problem we have to solve by using the property. Before that we have to consider it is I. Let I equals to. Now let us apply the property I equals to integration of 0 to pi by 2 square root of sin of pi by 2 minus 0. I am applying the property. Since we have proved square root of sin of pi by 2 minus, it is not 0, pi by 2 minus x, pi by 2 minus x plus square root of cos of pi by 2 minus x into dx. Wherever x is there, you just replace with pi by 2 minus x. That's it. So I equals to integration of 0 to pi by 2 square root of sin of pi by 2 minus x is cos x divided by square root of sin of pi by 2 minus x is cos x plus square root of cos of pi by 2 minus x is sin x into dx. Okay, now call this as equation number 1 and it is equation number 2. Add these two equations, adding 1 and 2. Adding equations 1 and 2, we get equation 1 plus equation 2, equation 1 plus equation 2, then I plus I. Left hand side we will have I plus I equals to integration of 0 to pi by 2 root sin x by root sin x plus root cos x into dx plus integration of 0 to pi by 2 root cos x by root cos x plus root sin x into dx. Let us add these two. I plus I is 2i equals to integration of 0 to pi by 2. See, the LCM of these two is divided by square root of sin x plus root cos x into dx. I am just adding these two integrations. In the numerator, root sin x plus root cos x. Therefore, root sin x plus root cos x both will get cancelled. Then 2i equals to integration of 0 to pi by 2 1 into dx. You just send these 2 to the right, then it will be I equals to 1 by 2 into integration of 1 dx is x only into x under the intervals 0 to pi by 2. Apply the limits. I equals to 1 by 2 into pi by 2 minus 0, upper limit minus lower limit. In place of x, put pi by 2 minus 0. So next, I equals to pi by 2 into 2 is 4. Therefore, I equals to 4. Hence, it is the solution for this question. Are you understand? Okay. Now, we will have one more question, 4 marks question, B question. Let us prove. It is a question A. In this, we will have one more question. Let us solve. The question number B. If the matrix A equals to 2, 3, 1, 2. Matrix is given 2, 3, 1, 2. Satisfy the equation. Equation is given a square minus 4a plus I equals to 0. Then find the inverse of a using this equation. First, we need to satisfy the equation that a square minus 4a plus I equals to 0. For this, we need a square. How to find a square? A into a. That is equals to matrix A into matrix A. 2, 3, 1, 2. Next, again 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, multiplication of matrices. That is equals to 2 into 2 is 4, 3 into 1 is 3 plus 3. 2 into 3 is 6, 3 into 2 is 6 again. 1 into 2 is 2 plus 2 into 1 is 2. 1 into 3 is 3 plus 2 into 2 is 4. That is equals to 4 plus 3 is 7, 6 plus 6 is 12, 4 and again 7. It is what? A square. Now we have to satisfy the equation. Now a square minus 4a plus I equals to, we need to prove that this equation equals to 0. So a square we have, in substitute a square matrices, matrix 7, 12, 4, 7 minus 4 into a. A matrix is what? 2, 3, 1, 2 plus I is nothing but identity matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. That is equals to 7, 12, 4, 7 minus 4 into 2 is 8, 4 into 3 is 12, 4 into 1 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8 plus 1, 0, 0, 1. Now add the corresponding elements. 7 minus 8 plus 1, 12 minus 12 plus 0, 4 minus 4 plus 0, 7 minus 8 plus 1. Therefore, that is equals to 7 minus 8, 0, 0, 0, 0. That is equals to 0. Therefore, a square minus 4a plus I equals to 0. Hence, it is satisfies. Next, we need to prove that inverse matrix. How to find its inverse? To find the inverse, first write down the given equation. A square minus 4a plus I equals to 0. Let us apply A inverse on both the sides. Applying A inverse on both sides. Then A inverse into A into A. A square is nothing but A into A minus 4A inverse into A plus A inverse into I equals to 0. Next, so A inverse into A is nothing but what? I, identity matrix. IA minus 4. A inverse into A is I again plus A inverse into I is A inverse only equals to 0. I into A is nothing but A again. 4 into I, that is 4I plus A inverse. We want A inverse only. Send A minus 4I to the right. Then A inverse equals to 4I minus A. So A inverse equals to 4I. I is nothing but identity matrix 1 0 0 1 minus A. A is nothing but what? The matrix is given 2 3 1 2. 2 3 1 2. This problem I am continuing here itself. Next step will be A inverse equals to 4 into 1 4 0 0 4. So 4 0 0 4 minus 2 3 1 2. So A inverse equals to 4 minus 2 is 2, 0 minus 3 is minus 3, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, 4 minus 2 is 2. Inverse of the matrix is 2 minus 3 minus 1 2. Hence it is a inverse of this question. Hence it is a solution for this question. Next we will move on to the next question, 50th question, LPP question. See the 50th question. Solve the following linear programming problem graphically. Maximize and minimize. Minimize and maximize. We need to minimize and maximize subject to the constraints. Constraints has given. So whatever the constraint is given, we need to consider equal. I already told you in the LPP chapter itself. So let us consider x plus 2y is greater than equals to 100. So we need to consider equals to 100. Next 2x minus y equals to 0. Next 2x plus y equals to 200. These are the restrictions they have given along with non-negative restrictions. So first we need to find a, b. Put x equals to 0. Put x equals to 0. Then in place of x, if we put 0, then y equals to 50. Therefore the point A is 0, 50. Similarly, put y equals to 0, then x equals to what? In place of x, if we put 0, then x equals to 100. Therefore the point B is 100, 0. Next, this thing 2x equals to y or y equals to 2x. Suppose x is 0, y is also 0. Also we need to check it is true or false, right? For to check true or false, we need to put 0, 0 in the given inequality, that x plus 2y. See the inequality what they given in the question, greater than equals to 100. So 0 greater than equals to 100. It is true or false? It is false. 0 is more than 100. No, it is false. This I will tell you later. Next, let us find out. Put C and D. Put x equals to 0, then y equals to what? If we put x 0, then y equals to 200. Then it is C 0, 200. Put y equals to 0, then x equals to what? If we put 0 in place of y, then x equals to 100. Therefore the point D is 100, 0. Next, put 0, 0 in the inequality, given inequality 2x plus y less than or equals to 200. 0 is less than or equals to 200. Hence it is true or false? 200 is more than 0. Yes, it is true. It is the case, special case, y equals to 2x, which is a line always passing through the origin. So suppose if x equals to 0, then y equals to 0. Like this. If x equals to 2, then y equals to 4. If x equals to 6, then y equals to 12, like that. 2 times of x, y value is 2 times of x. Suppose if x equals to 10, then y equals to 20. 2 into 10 is 20. X equals to 10, sorry, x equals to 20, then y equals to 2 into 20, that is 40. If x equals to 30, then y equals to 60. 2 into 3 is 60, and so on. For this case, we need to put minus 1 comma 1 in the given inequality. Is what? 2x minus y is less than or equals to 0. Put minus 1 comma 1. So 2 into minus 1. So minus 1 is less than or equals to 0. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 is less than or equals to 0. True or false? Minus 0 is more than minus 3. 0 is more than minus 3. Yes, it is true. If it is true, we need to shade upwards. Now it is the simplification part. Now we need to draw the graph. See, the maximum value of x is 100. The maximum value of x is 100. The maximum value of y is 200, right? You can take the graph like on x-axis take 10 differences, on y-axis you can take 10 differences. If it is not possible, then you can take 10 differences, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. On the y-axis, if it is not possible to take 10 differences, you can take 20, 40, 60, like that, 20 differences. On x-axis you can take 10 difference, on y-axis you can take 20 differences. Let us draw the graph. I don't have the graph, so that I'm explaining. If you have any kind of doubts, you can draw this graph. You can draw this problem in the graph. So I will take 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100 x-axis, and it is y-axis. Now I don't have more space, so that I am taking on y-axis 20 differences. I need 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180 and 200. See the point A. Point A is 0, 50. X is 0, y 50. X is 0, y 50. It is the point A. Next, point B is 100, 0. It is the point B, 100, 0. Now join A, B. Now join this A and B. Now join this A and B. It is true or false? False. If it is false, we need to shade apart from the origin, away from the origin, like this. The region will be upwards, away from the origin. Next, see the third one, third inequality. Point C is 0, 200. X is 0, y 200. It is the point C. D point is 100, 0. Yes, 100, 0. Now join C and D with the help of scale. I don't have scale, so that I'm just roughly drawing. Next, this inequality is true. If it is true, then towards the origin, the region will be towards the origin. Next, we will have one more line, y equals to 2x, which is a line always passing through the origin. See, if x equals to 0, then y is also 0. If x equals to 10, y is what? 20. If x equals to 20, then y equals to 80. If x equals to 30, then y equals to, if x equals to 20, then y equals to 40. If x equals to 30, then y equals to 60, like this. No, it is not there. If x equals to 10, y equals to 20. If x equals to 20, y equals to 40. X equals to 30, then y equals to 60, like this. Now join these points. The graph will be like this. It is what? True. If it is true, we need to shade upwards. Then where the common region is bounded, see, it is a line moving like this. It is the line, region is coming like this. It is a line, the region is coming in this portion. Therefore this will be the feasible region. This shaded portion is the feasible region. This shaded portion is the feasible region. What about the corner points? Corner points are A, C, E, F. So it is the point E where these two lines are coincided. You just check in the graph, not by the rough diagram. You just check exactly at which point it is coincided. Exactly 20,40. You can check by drawing the graph in a graph sheet. Next, what about the point F where it is exactly coincides? You just see the graph 50, 100. So 50, 100. Corner points are A, C, E and F. Now write the corner points. So corner points, first write down the corner points. Next, objective function. Objective function is what? Z equals to x plus 2y. Z equals to x plus 2y. So the corner points, the point A, see the point A 50, 100. 50, 100. Next, one more corner point B 0, 200. Next, the point C 0, 50. Not C, it is E. Next, the point F 20, 40. 20, 40. It is the point E and it is the point F. Corner point A 50, 100 to 0, 200. F 0, 50. E 20, 40. Substitute these points in this function. Z equals to 50 plus 2 into 100. How much? 200, 250. Next, Z equals to 0 plus 2 into 200, 400. Next, Z equals to 0 plus 2 into 50, 100. Next, Z equals to 20 plus 2 into 40. How much? 2 into 40, 80. 80 plus 20 is 100. See where it is maximum and minimum. Where it is maximum and minimum, 100 is minimum, 100 is minimum, maximum is 400. Maximum is 400. Therefore, Z is maximum at the point 0, 50 and 20, 40 is not maximum, minimum at 0, 50, 20, 40 is 100. Therefore, write the conclusion. Therefore, Z is minimum at which points? The point E 20, 40 and F 0, 50 is 100. Similarly, write maximum. Therefore, Z is maximum at which point? at the point B 0 comma 200 is 400. Hence it is a solution for this question. Next we will have the last question, continuity question. See that question. f of x equals to ax plus 1, where x is less than or equals to 3, bx plus 3, where x is greater than 3, is continuous at x equals to 3. We need to find the relation between a and b. First find out LHL, left hand limit. So left hand limit, what is the definition of left hand limit? Limit x tends to a minus f of x, that is equals to limit x tends to a minus, that is 3 minus f of x, that is equals to limit x tends to 3 minus where it will comes 3 minus less than 3, where it will comes ax plus 1. Okay, now apply the limit, then 3a plus 1. In place of x I am putting 3a plus 1. It is what? LHL. Next, similarly find out RHL. Part. RHL equals to limit x tends to a plus f of x, that is equals to limit x tends to 3 plus f of x is limit x tends to 3 plus more than 3, where it will comes bx plus 3. So bx plus 3. If we apply limit, then 3b plus 3. It is LHL. Next, also find out functional value. LHL, RHL and functional value. F of 3 equals to, where it is equals ax plus 1. Therefore a into 3 plus 1, that is equals to 3a plus 1. Now by the definition of limit, LHL equals to RHL equals to functional value, therefore f of 3. So 3a plus 1 equals to 3b plus 3 equals to 3a plus 1. Equate any one, therefore 3a plus 1 equals to 3b plus 3. We need to find the relation between a and b. So 3a, if we take 3b to the left or send this plus 1 to the right, 3a equals to 3b plus, if we take this plus 1 to the left, that right will be minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. A equals to 3b plus 2 divided by 3. Hence it is a relation between A and B. It is the solution for the question 50b. Okay, are you understand? Okay, dear students, hence we successfully solved the question paper, district model question paper 2020 and 21, what you have written in the last week. I hope everyone has understood well. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.